Rolling down the highway, smiling. Big Joe Mufferaw paddling the Manawa all the way from Ottawa in just one day. back once again, folks. We are live from Summerside, PEI for this contest of the 28th annual Ed McNeill Memorial Tournament here in Summerside. This contest taking place with the Eastern Hitmen and the Northwest Bulls. An interesting contest. The Hitmen on the left side, the white and red jerseys, and the Bulls on the right side moving left, the black, gold jerseys with the red paint bars. As of now, the Eastern Hitmen sit at second place in the New Brunswick League. West Bulls last place in their league. New Brunswick rather. Mr. Hitmen, of course, from Newfoundland. A mistake. We're going to get underway here. I don't know if any of you caught my moment on the blooper reel there with the mic non-muted, my own rendition of Tom and Tom Connors, but I really feel I ought to give a shout out to the audio technicians here in Summerside. They've been absolutely stellar for this first day. They've been jamming the tunes all day long. Great set list of arena classics as well as some very eclectic mixes sprinkled in to make an environment very enjoyable. And that quick shot off the draw fought off by Follett, who starts in goal for the Hitmen. Wrapped around here, taken here in the corner by the Hitmen, looking to clear on the defensive side of things. St. Croix behind the goal, looking to corral that. The far side, Corkum looking to clear. Eastern Hitmen looking to get out of their own zone early here as the Bulls looking to get on the offense. Quick shot, deflected on net, and a rebound clear to the blue paint. Close call there for Follett. Early here in the first, the Northwest Bulls going to get on the attack. Is that one taken by Veitch now? Veitch works over the line, holds on, tried a quick shot. That was blocked in front on the corner rather. But Claire with it now. He looks to set up the play, taken away by the Hitman, and they look to get on the attack. And on the corner. Taking it by Michaud into the offensive zone. They're going to chip past the defense and get a cycle play going here for the Bulls. Thomas with it. Lead pass out for Dunn. Dunn 1-on-2. Moves wide, drops it off to the point. Quick shot there through traffic, a pad save to start things off for Connor McNeill. Gets the starting goal for the Bulls. Out in front. Spinning shot by Thomas goes wide, looking for a deflection there. Taking here, spun into the corner, picked off by the Bulls with the clear. Outlet pass from Michaud through neutral ice. Here come the Bulls on the attack. Quick drive off the stick. The blocker side save there for Follett. Taking on the near side defense. Going to spring it past Thomas, but that's going to be an offside call against the Hitmen, so we'll reset in the neutral ice. You're watching the 28th annual Ed McNeill Memorial Tournament live from Summerside, PEI. One moved into the corner by Buot. Here come the Hitmen looking to get on the attack. Moving in below the goal line, dropped off behind the goal, looking to center it. Hahn trying to get a stick on that. King on it now. Turning with it. Trying to set up a cycle play, but it's taken here by the Bulls. Now we're going to exit the zone. Lead pass ahead. Finds Demarchand over the line, but that's going to be an offside this time against the Bulls, and they'll reset and neutralize as well. Moving inside. Near side wall looking to clear. The Bulls stay on the attack here, pressing here. DeMarchant looking to set up the play. Pond up the wall. Clears into the zone for a dump and chase effort. And King goes off for a line change. And so did the defensive core for the Hitmen. It's partial line change for Eastern Hitmen as they get on the attack here on the forecheck. Picked up by Veitch. Veitch looking to move it behind the goal. Hustling after it, number 11 for the Eastern Hitmen, up against 3 players from the Bulls. Coughs up that puck and it's taken by the defense of the Bulls. On to the right wing side. Out they come through neutral ice. Trying to dance his way free there was McCarthy, unable to make a play on it though. It's knocked onto the point. Kept alive here. Here come the Hitmen down the ice. Lead pass. Finds a quick shot there by Pennell. And a good save there from McNeill. Off the side wall, picked up in stride by Dutra, trying to clear. Unable to do so, shot on pad, save. With the left pad by McNeill. St. Croix chasing it down. Up against White on the forecheck for the Bulls. Kept alive here. Delayed offside. As St. Croix picks it up on the near side, looking for a passing option, finds his defensive partner, and they look to exit the zone here. And get through neutral ice all the way to Corkum. Corkum skates in, quick drive, and a glove save. By McNeill gets the whistle here and a stoppage in play. Line changes for both teams to start this draw. Done on the draw. One back to the point. Budgel moves it across to Thomas. Thomas is going to make a move. In the corner, below the goal line. Centering feed in front, unable to get the shot away there. Was done. Worked in the corner, looking to set up the play here, the Hitmen. Turning with it. Up against Tricotin in the corner. Good battle for it there. The Bulls trying to clear. Here they come down the ice. Moving up with speed and numbers. 2-on-2. Centering pass deflected on and a quick pad save with the reaction by Follett. Taken in neutral ice. Moving wide is McCarthy. Can't get past the defense. Thomas picks his pocket. As here comes Dunn. Holds on. Spins and shoots, and that one blocked in front by Leclerc. Off the backboards from the near side wall. They're going to clear the zone of the Bulls. McCarthy on the back end. Or Tricotin rather, number 15 that is. 15. Budgel on the defensive side of things. Moves behind his own goal. Stops up, looking for a clearing pass there on the right wing side. Unable to get it free as York holds the line for the Bulls on the attack. McCarthy behind the goal. Holding on to it. He's got the puck on the string here in the corner as he stops up and slows down the pace. King intercepts. King turning wide. Dances free. Nice move by King to avoid the check. Unable to get a shot away though once he got in. And that one, unable to hold the line, was Newhook. He has to step back as that one worked out to neutralize. A trip there, and that's going to be called as the Hitmen will go to the penalty box here. And the Northwest Bulls will have the first power play of the game. As Connor King makes his way to the box for the Hitmen. A chance for the Northwest Bulls to open the scoring here on the power play. Gallant gets tossed from the draw, and Tyson Toner to take it. Toner wins the draw. Onto the point, held there, barely kept alive. Great diving play there on defense to hold that line by Matthew Clyde, number 2. Down it goes, cleared down the ice, looking to spring a lead pass to Adam Newhook, unable to make a play on it, though he turns with it now. Up against 3 Northwest Bulls players on the penalty kill. Gonna kill some more time. Xander Pond gets a hold of it. He's knocked down to the ice, and another delayed penalty. And it's a hooking call. And this time going against the Bulls, a power play nullified. As we're gonna have some 4-on-4 hockey here. So a bit of a treat for a minute 25. A lot more time and space for these skilled players to show that skill. Could be some more rush scoring opportunities on this play as things open up with the extra time and space on the ice surface, with only 4 to each side of skaters. Corkum trying to pass. Here they coming in. Backhand shot, blocker save there, point blank by Follett. Here comes Trecote. Trecote and wrist shot blocked by Thomas.
At 6:30.
Running on the near side, backhanded by McCarthy, unable to keep it deep as St. Croix puts that one off the backboards. Corkum gathers that in, centering passer Veitch in stride, one-on-one. Veitch moving out to the inside, unable to get to the net with the puck as he was stick checked on the way through. Here come the Bulls now. Dumping it in the zone, icing waved off, as they did gain the center ice line in fact, so taken there by the Hitmen now. Outlet play all the way across, almost an intercept by Leclerc as he looked to take that pass away. Leclerc on the far side in his own zone. Outlet pass to White. Damian White chasing it down, quick shot, that one sails over the goal. Looked to have glanced at part of the shaft of the stick, the goal stick of George Follett on the way. That could have been labeled. I think exactly a good look at the shot. Dunn moving in one-on-one, a shot, and that one stick check on the follow through, unable to pull the trigger there. Pennell in the corner. Pennell worked behind the goal, centering it in front, off a skate. Another shot, save made. Looking in behind the goal. Good pressure here by the Hitmen now. Onto the point. Modula drive through a screen, deflected wide. It went against the green on that deflection from one direction to another as Thomas turns now. Sending it down low. Eastern Hitman looking to set it up, done. Thomas on the saucer pass, knocks it out of the air. Nice move by Thomas, trying to tuck it in there on the short side and covered and held by McNeill, hugging that goal post and making the save. And once again, we at High Button Sports, thank you all for tuning in to this tournament. It's an honor to be at this historic event. Long history of this tournament. We are very grateful to be on the call here for all these games. As here they come again, the Hitman sending pass in front, a shot deflected wide as Dunn pulled the trigger there, and getting a piece of it with the pad, I believe, was McNeill. Just the edge of the toe there on that follow through. Great reaction there by the Bulls netminder as Michaud moves it across. Touch play in front, quick drive on the one-timer. That one sails past the blocker side. Just a few inches wide of the goalpost. Trecote fires, looking for a deflection. That one goes wide. Michaud wraps it around, pass in front on the one-timer, and just not in the wheelhouse there. Just behind the heel area of the stick blade. As here comes Whalen down the wing. Trying to step inside with a shot, and a delayed penalty coming up to the Bulls here on that play. Whalen drawing the call on that effort. The Bulls back to the box here for tripping. And now the Hitman with a power play opportunity. Connor King on the draw. On the far side, looking to clear, held at the line, a quick shot deflected on the way, and another toe save there from McNeill on the deflection. The reaction time's been great so far in this game. Off the side of the hole, and that one fired all the way down to kill some time from Northwest Bold. And so Eastern Hitmen have to reset here as they head up the ice. 30 seconds gone on the penalty so far. Working out of St. Croix, moving it ahead, trying to find King. Goes all the way down. Hit behind the goal there. Out of line, quick shots in the slot area, unable to get a shot away. Held at the line now, the Bulls. Hemmed in their own zone here on the penalty kill. King turns with it. It's set up here by the Hitmen as they look to set up the play. Across the pond. Pond holds on. Drop to the St. Croix. St. Croix driving the point. Deflected, it's loose, they score on the rebound. McNeill couldn't find it. And the rebound tucked home for a power play marker for the Eastern Hitmen. And a 1-goal lead at near the close of the first period of play. Looks like it's going to be Newhook getting the credit of the goal on that rebound in front. So a minute 17 left in the opening frame. First blood drawn by the Hitmen. Alright, stick lift there on Toner, unable to get a handle of that puck as a result. And now here come the Hitmen again. Pedal in front, shot, and the same made rebound chance. Whacked that. Still covered, still not covered, it's still loose. They bang away, still loose behind the goal. Hard collision there behind the net. Fans calling for a penalty there. They're going to get it. As Pennell skates down below the goal line. Pass in front, quick shot. Save made, rebound chance is loose. The Bulls in trouble here near the close of the first. Trying to get out of it without a 2-goal deficit as they get into the offensive zone now and go to work. Out behind, looking to set things up in the offensive zone. Toner in front, looking for DeMarchand. Unable to find him. On the point, kept alive. Quick shot through a screen, and that one goes wide. No deflection available there. Toner on the corner, trying to get a hold of it against Budgel. In there is Dallaire to help out. Moon in front. Pass, looking for a one-timer was DeMarchand, unable to get the follow through. Off the rim of the glass. Never seen that before. Another shot there, goes wide. And that'll do it here for the opening frame. 1-0 for the Eastern Hitmen after one. We'll be back shortly. The second period of play here live from Summerside. We are back for this second period of play. 1-0 lead for the Eastern Hitmen after that power play goal by Newhook at the close of the first. Oh, how will the Bulls respond here in the second? Plenty of hockey left to play and just a 1-goal lead for the Hitmen going into the second period. McCarthy chips it off the draw, fired back down to the defense. And blocked. Got it in deep for the Eastern Hitmen. On the attack once again. This team from Eastern Newfoundland. That one moved up through neutral ice. Fired back in by the Hitmen. And that's an icing call against them. We'll go all the way back down to their end for this next draw. Michelle on the draw for the Bulls. Wins it back to the point. Backhand dumped in there by Pride. Intercept here, a chance on a shot deflected wide there. Michelle again in the corner. McCarthy there to help him out. Boy, hitting him to the wall. McCarthy waiting for that puck to squirt loose so he can get it on goal, but that one off the backboards near the near side. Trecartin on it, dumps it off the official. Trecartin dumping it in. Still holds the line. Another shot towards the goal. Bounces in front. It's still loose for McCarthy now. He shoots. Pad save on the blocker rather. By Follett. On to the point. Turning with it. Centering in front. McCarthy a drive. That one goes wide past the short side. And off the near side wall all the way down by the Hitmen. This will likely be an icing here. And it will be. So great shift there by the Northwest Bulls. Forces the Hitmen to ice the puck for another draw in their own zone here. Well, a great opening so far for the Bulls. Yet to capitalize on Follett. Face off to the left, to the right rather, the left of Follett, getting the nod from the official to move over to the other circle. One for the Bulgareel for both teams here. Happens more often than you think, even at this level. Seeley trying to hold the line, escaping it. This new hook moves it across, trying to find Pond in stride. He skates it down. Pond on the right wing side, down below the goal line, the offensive zone. Holds on and sets up the point to Thomas. Thomas a drive, and that one blocked fearlessly there by Ducha. And he's in some discomfort after blocking that one with the right foot. Looking at getting the shooting lane again. Fearless play by Ducha. He's got that right foot pretty sore after that block and still trying to dive in front of the puck. As that one finally whistled down. Gutsy shift there for number 5 from the Bulls. 11 rather. Ducha still on the ice here. Kept alive. Pond off the face off. Looking to put it in front of save rebound. They score. It's King on the rebound in front. And the Eastern Hitmen extend their lead to 2 here in the early goings of the second period of play. They get a healthy applause from their faithful in attendance here. Taken off the draw by the Hitmen, looking to get back on the attack. New hook in the offensive zone in the left wing side. Shoots from distance and loose in front. And out comes Toner. Tyson Toner down the wing. Holds onto it. Drops it onto the point. Held at the line, moved across to York. York fires from distance. And that one a pad save. Closing the wickets at the last second was Follett. Down in behind the goal. Toner on the forecheck. Taken there and rimmed around by Budgel. Looking to clear for the Hitmen. Unable to do so. Great pressure against them in the Northwest Bulls. They still want to get back in this one. They got plenty of time to do so. And the goal is taking nothing out of their project to try to maintain zone pressure here early in the second. Another shot. Yet to crack Kent or George Follett. As that one stopped up by Budgel. Looking to clear. Still unable to do so. Great pressure by the Bulls. Finally it gets out to neutral ice. And cleared down all the way down. Not getting the red line though. That's going to be an icing call here against the Eastern Hitmen. So the Northwest Bulls with another opportunity with an offensive zone draw. Colton Dallaire on the draw for the Northwest Bulls in the offensive zone. That draw won by Veitch defensively. Good zone win and a foot race for it now. Demerchant down the wing, looking to center it in front, and unable to get the shot away. And that was Pennell, rather, not Demerchant, mixing up my number 8s there. As Green fires it from the point, closing the wickets there was McNeill. Stopped up by Pennell. Pennell holds on, looking to chip it in for Corkum, but it's intercepted there by the Bulls on defense. Veitch over the line, they'll have to reset it and tag up as Veitch dumps it in the corner, but it's picked off there by Pride before it gets there. Moved across on the left defensive side, up the left wing for Michaud. Michaud down the wing, trying to dance free. He's up against 2 Eastern Hitmen on his own there. Veitch pins him to the wall, gets it ahead. And here come the Eastern Hitmen the other way. It's Pennell down the wing, dragging and shooting, and that one goes through and wide of that short side glove on McNeill. Buat moves wide, and he fires in the zone to get a change for himself. As Corkum goes to work here to try to work that puck loose. And now some zone pressure here for the Hitmen. Delayed penalty coming up against them though. They're going to be shorthanded shortly. Extra attacker on here for the Northwest Bulls. And they're going to get another penalty here. It's a roughing call, and it's going against the Hitmen here. And it's going to be Joshua Veitch going to the box here. McCarthy on the draw. And against Thomas. Off the draw, Pride on it, dumps it in the corner.
11, Joshua Veitch. 2 minutes for roughing. Time to head to 436.
Battling in the corner now. The Bulls trying to get a hold of it. Taken away and fired down the ice to kill some time. McCarthy makes chase. Or Trecartin rather. Trecartin off the boards. To Dutra in stride. Dutra on his off wing, holds on, moves to the outside. Drops it off for McCarthy. Going to get the cycle going off the near side clear attempt. Pride holds the line with the pinch. Battling there against Thomas, and it escapes to neutral ice. A giveaway here, that could be a breakaway. Whalen coming in alone. Backhand shot goes wide. Close call there. Short-handed bid for the Hitmen. Great effort by Whalen, has to get back though. As here comes McCarthy. He goes for a rush himself. Moving inside and one shot, and that one stopped by Follett. 2 end-to-end rushes by either side here. Highlight reels both ways in a matter of 30 seconds as that one dumped in the zone. Hard forecheck there. Off the near side wall, backhand feed up the ice for Dallaire, skating in drive, and that one off the chest plate of Follett. Cleared and not out. Here they come again. Hitman up the ice. It's Bentley Dunn working free, trying to drag it, unable to do so. Back on the point though, it's kept alive. Budgel works in, backhand feed in front, and a pad save there on the way through by Mistral. Is kicked to the side of his defense. Off the wall, swept to neutral ice. Veitch fires it in out of the box and back into play as we're back to even strength here at near the 5-minute remaining mark of the second period of play. Toner looking to center it, Dallaire on it. Dallaire stripped of the puck by Pond. Nice move by Pond. Works in, shoots, and that sails over the glove hand side. Lawler moves it in below the goal line. Dallaire trying to work it free against King. Good battle in the corner for it here. Toner trying to get a stick on that. Seeley on it now. He's unable to clear. King battling it free for Newhook. Newhook against Dallaire. Great battles here in the corner. Neither team giving an inch. But a slight advantage for the Eastern Hitmen as they are the ones in the offensive zone here looking to make something happen here in this most recent shift. Northwest Bulls desperate to get it out. Here they come again. Tyson Toner, lead pass. Finds DeMarchand, clears into the zone, and gets a much needed line change for the Bulls. There's that one on the near side. Lawler looks to clear. LeClaire picks it up, tries to move to the inside. He got a check in on LeClaire, or Lawler rather, and Lawler lost his glove in the process, has to pick it up and makes his way back to the bench. For a defensive change for the Eastern Hitmen. Foot race for it. McCarthy tried to get free. Chopped up by Green, hounded there. Panel on it. He's checked by McCarthy, looking to get him off the puck. Held there by Michaud. Saucer pass ahead to LeClaire. Picked off there. Great play by Grayson Green. Green down the left wing side. Holds onto it. Turns wide, makes a spin move, trying to set up the play. Saucer in front, picked off. And now here come the Northwest Bulls. Lead pass for LeClaire. One-on-one shot off the crossbar. What a shot by LeClaire, but he couldn't beat the iron. Here come the Hitmen the other way. Lead pass. Handle down the right wing side. Gains a step, shoots, and a glove save made on that wicked wrister by Pennell, as Michaud got the glove up and snagged it out of the air for a stoppage in play. Face off to his left. Offensive zone draw for the Hitmen. Bentley Dunn on the draw, wins it back to the point. Quick shot, deflected through the wickets but wide. White on the wall trying to clear. Doesn't see some daylight, so he moves it back to the defense. Back to his position now. St. Croix turns. Nice move. Great skating there. Over to Thomas. Thomas on the left wing side shoots, and that one goes past low glove side. Whalen moves it in for Dunn. Sweeping shot. Backhand feet in front with the spinorama move, but unable to get the shot away was Thomas in front. Off the wall. Stopped at the point by St. Croix. Drive, and that's a tip down with a high stick and will be whistled down for a stoppage. As Dunn a little over his shoulder as he hit that one into midair. Face off in neutral ice. Just outside the Northwest Bull zone. Dunn still on the draw here for Eastern Hitmen. Dallaire wins that clean to the defense. Off the near side, the Northwest Bulls looks to get a zone entry. That one escapes Ducha, and St. Croix gets a hold of it. Dunn turning. Looking to clear the zone. Ducha on the forecheck. Onto the point, quick shot by Seeley. Blocked by Whalen. Feed to Thomas. Thomas, a nice move to the inside. Works wide. Another nice move, a shot, and a blocker save there by Michaud. Turns to the side. Great rush there by Thomas. Ducha out to neutral ice. Lawler fires a shot, blocked by White, and ahead to Ducha. Ducha chips it in the zone and gets a line change for the Northwest Bulls. Full line change. Looking to catch some sleeping here. The Hitmen, they have to get it up ice quick if they want to do so, as Whalen gets a hold of it. Whalen down the left wing side. Holds on. Knocked out the puck by McCarthy. As Pride unable to clear it. King with it now. Nice couple of moves there behind the goal. Looks for some open space. Slides to the point to Lawler. Lawler a shot. Looking at the deflection. King unable to get that one on goal. Just a minute 20 remaining here in the second period. 2-goal cushion for the Hitmen. And they're still in the offensive zone here. But it's been a little more back and forth in the second period, that's for sure. As once again, unable to cash in yet. Toner moving in, backhand shot. He sails that one wide. Looking to pick the corner on the backhand against Follett. Hasn't failed on a shot yet in this game. And he's faced quite a few from the Northwest Bulls, especially in the second period of play. They really came out with guns a-blazing. And put quite a few shots his way. That one moved ahead to Toner. Toner moving in. Holds on the top of the circle, stops up. We're going to set up the play here. 40 seconds and change to go as that spot. Off with the left pad by Follett into the corner. Great pressure here by the Northwest Bulls. Going to close the second. Work behind, looking to set it up. Floundering behind the goal there was Dallaire. Getting back to his feet just now. McCarthy. Out behind the goal, Dallaire chasing it down. Got some tired legs on this shift. Newhook avoids the check, gets it in the zone as McCarthy. Trecartin rather chases that one down. Pond in front, deflected over the goal as a high riser over the deflection. Another chance in front, save made point blank. What a stop there at the horn, close to the horn. 0.4 seconds left on the clock here. We'll leave mine at 1. What a save that was by McNeill. Basically at the horn of the second period, I'll say that. As if the Northwest Bulls can come back in this contest. Remember that save at the horn as the lead remains the worst lead in hockey for the Eastern Hitmen. That should be some hope on the side of the Eastern Bulls as they head into the third period, down by 2. Looking to come back in this one. Stay tuned. We're back for this third period of play. The Northwest Bulls unable to crack George Follett just yet. And 2 cracks at McNeill on the other end by the Eastern Hitmen have earned them a 2-goal cushion here to head into the third period of play. Here comes McCarthy looking to dance free. Dutra holds the line. Pardon me, he didn't hold the line. That's a delayed offside. McCarthy holds on. Looking to set it up again. Good forechecking pressure there once again by the Bulls as they look to cut the lead in half early here. They put some sweat on the brow of the Hitmen. Taken in by Corkum now. Corkum a drive, glove save, but knocked down in front. York turning with it now. Looking to clear. Here come the Northwest Bulls. Down the wing, fired from distance. Pad save there by Follett on that clearing attempt. Panel on it. Trying to dance free, stripped to the puck. Here comes LeClaire down the wing. Shoots, and that one sails over the blocker side. Late pressure once again to start this period by the Northwest Bulls, similar to how they started the second, but still unable to cash in against Follett. Trecartin dumps it in. Boit on it. Spins it on the back end around the side. Great pressure again by the Northwest Bulls. They'd rather get one early here and at least plant the seed of doubt in these Hitmen. Is that one off the point? Quick shot, patted aside through the screen by Follett. Held at the line. Pride turning with it, gave the puck away. 2-on-1 the other way. Corkum to the front, shot, they score on the rebound. It was loose on the goal line, and that one goes past McNeill to give a 3-0 lead here to the Eastern Hitmen in the third. As Corkum took the shot, I'm not sure if it already crossed the goal line or not, but the rebound was tucked in anyway to make certain. And so now the contest becomes a little harder to climb on the mountaintop for the Northwest Bulls, down by 3 here. Still early into the third. And go look for the Hitmen to rest here. They're going to try to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Hitmen goal scored by number 16, Owen Corkum.
And it is Owen Corkum getting credit for the goal. That's moved wide. McCarthy, shot, save made, closing the wickets once again. On that quick drive by McCarthy was Follett. In the corner, pass in front, knocked off by Whalen. Whalen moves it ahead for Thomas. Maya Thomas, one-on-one. Holds on and chips it around for a cycle play as the Hitmen get back to work. Falling down behind the goal was Pride. McCarthy. Carson McCarthy up the near side wall. Looking to clear the zone, chipped out. St. Croix chasing it down, trying to get back as Toner looks to dance. Sweeps it in front and stopped up by Dunn in front. Here come the Hitmen the other way. Nice soft area pass to Dunn in stride. Here he comes, 1-on-2. Shoots, and that one blocked in front by York. York behind his own goal. Holds on, turns with it. Thinks wiser of forcing that and chops it off the backboards to Trecartin. Trecartin, near side to White. Good give and go there quickly, but it's picked off by Budgel. Budgel, number 4, skates in for the Eastern Hitmen. Moves wide, sweeps it in front. What a pass there across, but I don't think Pond wasn't expecting that one to arrive so accurately and wasn't able to get the shot away. Lawler in the corner. Trying to battle it free. Right below the goal line, picked up here by Dunn. Saucer pass ahead for King, through his legs, chases it down against York. Hard check there, just inside the blue line, as Pond picks that up. Pond's getting in, waits and shoots off the pad. Good kick out save by Mitchell, as those saves become more important here for him as his team wants to try a hand at the comeback. Still about 2/3 of the period left as they pound the net there, and the Bulls take exception to that aggression. But for the Bulls, you'd want to get a quick goal within the next 3 to 4 minutes at least to try to make things interesting and maybe put the Hitmen on the back foot. Give a little growth of hope in yourselves to see if you can come back, because it's a lot different in a three-goal lead versus a 2-goal lead. It's a quick shot off the mask there of Mishra. The Hitmen relentless with their pressure once again. Going to keep that foot on the gas pedal. Northwest Bulls in the corner. Sweeping in below the goal line. Shot in front, save made, rebound chance, they bang away. What a save that was by Follett again. Move across, LeClaire sent that one wide. Corner again. Move behind the goal. Near corner, picked up by Michaud. Off the side to McCarthy. McCarthy turns with it. He's checked. Hitman looking to clear. Pond. Working wide. Holds on. Protects the puck. Skates behind the goal.
Do you know where the magnet is for this one? He should
on the back end. Spins it around the net for Pennell. Pennell. Turns with it. Off the boards onto the point. Thomas a drive through a screen and off the mask of one of the defensemen in front. I believe that was Cody Habold making the block.
Yeah, he definitely
St. Croix turns in and fires a shot from distance. Glove down is loose in front and diving on that loose puck, and a collision there with the goaltender trying to leap out of the way was Veitch as he went in aggressively in the blue paint. Veitch on the draw. And a false start here. We'll have to reset as Veitch gets tossed from the draw. Corkum on it instead. Up against Dallaire. Win to Veitch and a shot blocked by Demarchant. Sacrificing the body there. Brave play by number 8. As Veitch can really pull the trigger as St. Croix turns behind his own goal. Pennell with it now. Number 8 down the right wing side. Holds on, chips it past the defense and Sealy and skates after it. Turns below the goal line, off to the point. Shot through distance. Deflected by Veitch, that one goes wide. Picked up by York now, looking to clear. York finds Desmarchand. Desmarchand stopping up. And that one taken away now. And out skate the Hitmen. St. Croix down the left wing side, and that's going to be whistled down on the offside. With 5:45 left to play. Face off in neutral ice just outside the Northwest Bulls zone. It's done on the draw against McCarthy. Whalen chasing it down against York. York chips it to neutral ice. Thomas dumps it in to get the forecheck started for the Hitmen. Near side of Dutra. Off the near side wall. Kept alive by Budgell, looking to clear. And dump it in again. Dunn unable to pinch there. McCarthy on it. Trying to move skate to stick. Thomas moves it to Dunn. Dunn spinning off a check. Trying to keep it alive and move it forward. Thomas down the wing. Dumps it around the boards to get the cycle started. Whalen after it in the forecheck. Up against Sealy. Spinning shot. There it goes wide. As York picks that up. York off the near side wall. Budgell holds the line. Budgell moves it to Thomas. Thomas on the wing. Shot there, looking for a deflection in front. Unable to get a stick on it was Whalen. Turning now. Looking for a bank shot. Play in front. Save made it. A huge stop there on the rebound with the pad by Mistral. As the Eastern Hitmen looking for their fourth goal there. King on the draw. Near side wall. King looking to make a play on it. Near side Michaud. Clears it out to neutral ice. Stopped up by Bloit. Moves it to Newhook. Newhook skating to neutral ice. Moving wide. Holding on to it. Up against three players there in the Northwest Bulls, but he gets it deep below the goal line. Off the boards. Bloit a drive. Out in front. Trying to corral that was Newhook. Kept alive here. Nice move to the inside. Shot there. Goes sails over the goal as Grayson Green slipped in off the point and made a couple nice moves. Unable to find Pater though. Here comes Dallaire on the wing. Quick shot, pad to the side, into the corner by Follett. Michaud battling for it. Near side, Trécartin trying to hold the line. Chopped out there off to the point. Fired shot off a skate and wide. Green with it now. Turns with it. Up to neutral ice. Off the far side wall. Moving in is Pond. Pond steps wide. Trying to get a shot away, unable to do so. Quick shot there. Save made. Rebound chance. Blocked in front. Drive by Pond is blocked. Here come the Northwest Bulls the other way. Onto the point, shot by Habold. Blocked in front. Turning wide. White tries to hold the line. Corkum as well. Or rather, tries to reset the play in the other direction, that is. St. Croix turning. Near side for Pennell. Looking to center it there for Veitch. As McCarthy turns. McCarthy below the goal line. Hounded there by the forecheckers for the Eastern Hitmen as he skates up the ice. Carrying the team here, McCarthy. Moves in on the left wing side. Spins with it. Hounded by St. Croix in the corner. Drops it off and they start the cycle here. On to the point, Seeley holds the line. Shoots it from distance, blocked in front there by the captain Veitch as he sacrificed the body. Now he skates out, 1-on-2. Moving on the left wing, holds on, shoots towards the goal. Rebound chance in front, that one squirts loose and taken in by Seeley as he looks to clear. Off the boards. And here come the Northwest Bulls trying to clear. As Thomas gets it just inside the line on the near side wall. Picked up there by Budgel. Will George Follett remain perfect in this contest for the shutout? We'll see as Thomas moves in wide. Pass in front, save made on that shot. Another chance for the Hitmen, still maintaining zone pressure. On to the point. Lawler a drive, save made, rebound chance for Thomas, she scores! Maya Thomas, the 4th goal of the game for the Eastern Hitmen. To make it 4-0 here in the 3rd. On the draw. Moved ahead, Dunn skating free. Whalen.
Hitmen goal scored by number 12, Maya Thomas. Assist for number 14.
Whalen on it. Trying to spurt free and he's knocked down to the ice. Looks like a hip check. That's old school.
Correction, Thomas.
Nice move by Thomas in the corner. Maya Thomas centering it in front. That was blocked. Budgel on it. Sweeps it into the corner. Good play there. Outlet pass. As here come the Northwest Bulls down the ice. Drive from distance, stick to side by Follett into the corner. Budgel off the backboards. Lawler moves it off the back to Budgel once again. McCarthy on it. Hustling after it. McCarthy knocks his man down in the process into the corner. Lawler gets back into the play and gets a check of his own on McCarthy. Wrestling match in the corner. 3 seconds and 2, and that'll do it here. The Eastern Hitmen earn the shutout victory for their goaltender, George Follett. Make sure to stay tuned for our announcement of the MVPs, most valuable player for each team, along with our on-ice interview coming shortly. As it'll be Mason interviewing the MVP of the game for the Hitmen.
Your both teams please line up at their respective blue lines for the presentation of the players of the game.
So showing their sportsmanship once again with the handshake line. Great to see that.
The player of the game for the Northwest Bulls, number 30, Connor Mystral.
Connor Mystral getting a nod for player of the game for the Northwest Bulls. Had to face 36 shots in the process.
The player of the game, Mr. Hitmen, number 72, Shirley St. Croix.
Shirley St. Croix getting a nod for player of the game for the Eastern Hitmen. And we'll go to the ice shortly for the on-ice interview.
Can you get your goalie, George? You can do a quick interview, buddy. Congrats on the shutout. We're here post-game. George, you just got the shutout here in the first game of the tournament. What was your pre-game superstition, and are you going to do it again tomorrow?
You work hard, you follow like all the things you have to do before the game, and you just try your best.
Nice. What are you asking for Christmas?
Nothing really. Hockey gear.
All right, you guys are from Newfoundland, right? Can I hear your best yes bye?
Yes, bye.
All right, congrats. Enjoy the win.
Yeah!